Do you know the number one thing that surprises engaged couples? Take a guess. The sheer amount of decisions they have to make while planning a wedding. Indoors or outdoors? How many guests? Are kids invited? Controversial. Which cake flavor? Seriously, how do you even begin to figure out what's right for you? That's where Zola comes in. Zola has everything you need to make every wedding decision a piece of cake, from choosing your dream wedding venue and vendors to deciding how to best spend your budget. With tons of customizable wedding websites, save the dates and invites, every detail will feel like you. Zola will even help you choose the gifts, experiences, and cash funds you really want. The next thing you know, you've planned your whole wedding all in one place. From getting engaged to getting married, Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place. Start planning at Zola.com. That's Zola.com.
Hey, it is Ryan Seacrest. There's something so thrilling about playing Chumba Casino. Maybe it's the simple reminder that with a little luck, anything is possible. ChumbaCasino.com has hundreds of social casino-style games to choose from with new game releases each week. Play for free anytime, anywhere for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Well, hello, my paranormal peeps, and welcome back to another Deep Woods Paranormal Podcast. My name is Matt Harvey. I am the founder and lead investigator with Deep Woods Paranormal. My wife and I, along with others, investigate everything paranormal in nature. Every week, we will discuss everything from creepy haunted locations to ghosts to Bigfoot, UFOs, Dogman, and other cryptid creatures, and explore all things paranormal in nature. Hey, my paranormal peeps, and welcome back to the Deep Woods Paranormal Podcast. My name is Matt Harvey, and today we're going to talk about Dogman in relations to Bigfoot and the areas that they're occupying here kind of in Texas and other areas. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. I am on Amanda's computer today. So the audio may sound a little different, may not be at the normal quality. Her computer is basically the same as mine. They're both gaming computers, and they're usually very, very good quality. But the video is a little different. I can tell by the look of me that it doesn't look the same. So just bear with me. My computer decided that the plug was not going to charge anymore. And so I'm on my third plug in the last couple of years. Mainly because my computer stays on all the time. So anyways, that out of the way. So Dogman, what is a Dogman? A Dogman, if you've ever seen a werewolf movie, it's not where like a person changes from a person into a dog or like a werewolf. Dogmen are said to be more of a very, very large dog, like 2 or 3 times the normal size of a dog or bigger. They can walk on their hind legs, and they seem to have more like a normal hand, not like a paw, and they have claws and stuff like that. So there's been a lot of reports here in Texas, especially recently, of them being more aggressive towards people. They seem to be coming like right up to people. I heard recently a report of a guy, I don't know where I read this or saw this, but he was saying that he had a self-protection tool, and this thing, I think it was on his farm. It literally came up his driveway and walked almost directly up to him, and it just stared him down. And supposedly it was about 6 feet tall, walking on its hind legs, and it just looked at him and it had this aggressive stare. So you just got to be really careful with these things. They're not afraid of humans. And there's been a lot of reports. If you remember Kenny, who specializes in Dogman, he and I, what the hell was that? I don't know what that was, guys, on the left side of the screen. I will have to go back and watch this video later. But anyways, I was talking about Kenny. He analyzes reports that come in. He gets a lot of reports for the Dogman, and essentially he goes through and he interviews people and stuff like that, and then he types up the reports. he sent me for Texas. I think there was like 5 or 6 that he knows of, and there's probably a lot more that he doesn't know about. Um, and I've kind of talked to him several times about that. One of these days, I got to have him back on here on the podcast and have him talk more about Dogman. But I've heard from several people, and I had a strange experience. I can't say it was Dogman, but I had a strange experience at my work. There's something that hangs out in between the tracks. There's a pond. There's a very large pond in between the tracks, and there's tall trees there all the way around the pond. And there's brush and cover so you can hide. So, anyways, this thing kind of walked over and kind of peeked around some trees. I think I talked about this recently. I had my camera, my phone. I just took my phone out and I took a picture of it, and all you see is his huge green eyes, but it was up at least 10 feet high. So I don't know. They were real far apart too. They weren't like where my eyes are. They were at least 3 or 4 inches wider than my eyes. And I took this from, I want to say it was about a football field away from whatever it was. I can't say it was a Bigfoot. I can't say it was a Dogman, but it was definitely strange. So I don't know what it was. In case you're wondering what the video behind me is, essentially that's from Exploring the Unknown with Matt and Amanda. If you're interested in watching that show, I'm still editing a lot of stuff. I'm still trying to put shows together. That's Mr. David there. He is a friend of ours. He lives down in the Sam Houston National Forest. He's helping us film down there. And he's also a witness. He found some hair samples for Bigfoot, possibly. Well, it could be a Dogman too. But Bigfoot mainly is our focus with him. And so he just got, I don't know where he left the trap cams. I'm still getting information from him. And again, this will come out on the show when it gets aired. We'll probably do 3 or 4, at least 3 or 4 episodes down there with him at different locations where you guys can watch and see how we do. Hopefully we get something interesting. But anyways, he was out one day and he found hair samples about 10 to 12 feet in the air. I'm 6'2", so at least it was at least double my height. I couldn't reach up with my hand and touch where the branch was. We don't know if it came from the head or the shoulder of whatever this was. I do have the hair samples, and I will be analyzing them. And that'll probably be part of the show. So just bear with me on that. I am still editing quite a bit of it. Exploring the Unknown will be us basically exploring different locations in Texas, starting with Texas. And then as we go through Texas, we'll expand ourselves out to other states. So if you're interested in coming and having us come out to your location and do some research with you, you're part of a paranormal team or you're just an enthusiast or you saw something, please feel free to reach out to me. We're always looking for different types of cryptids, haunted locations, stuff like that. As you can see, the hair sample he's kind of showing on his hand. It was a strange sample. It was kind of grainy, a little bit grainy. It wasn't smooth. It was kind of bumpy, if you will. And it was coarse. It's very coarse. So, and it was black. Now, I have not checked it under a microscope. I have not seen what the inside looks like. I don't even know if it's a hair sample. But whatever it was very interesting. And it meets a lot of the qualities that people who've found hair samples look like. So, anyways, getting back to Dogman. So he, like I said, he had, I don't know if I said this in this podcast, but he just recently sent me a picture where he thought there was a ghost in the picture on one of his trail cams. And I started to crop in. I'm like, wait a minute, what is that? And I just see this ear like thing, like a dog ear, like it's sticking up like almost like a pyramid. And I'm like, what is that? And I started zooming in. And to me, and it's not a good picture. But to me, it looks in the world. It looks like a possible portal caught on camera. News at 11. Anyways, to me, if you're watching the video podcast, you'll be able to see what we just saw up in the left-hand corner over here. to me, it looks like it could possibly be a Dogman. And then I kind of started zooming in around where he was showing me, and to the left, it also looks like there's a secondary Dogman there. So, very interesting. Can't say 100% it's Dogman, but it's very interesting. It looks like could possibly be one. I need to throw it up on the computer and not look at it on my phone and just see if it truly is a Dogman or not. Like I was saying before, they're getting extremely aggressive. They're not afraid of people. That report where that one walked right up to this guy and he had a shotgun in his hand and he pointed at it, and the thing kind of looked at him funny, and he turned it towards the creature, and the creature kind of took a step back, and I think he said it growled at him, and then basically kind of walked its way back. Bear with me, I cannot remember what state that was from, but I have heard a lot of people talking to me about Bigfoots now being seen in the Sabine National Forest, down in the Sam Houston National Forest, the Daniel Boone National Forest, um, and then they're also seen over by San Antonio, and then up in the Fort Worth, and then real close to Dallas. That area, they're popping up everywhere. There's forested areas here in Texas. So just please be careful if you're going out into the forest. Always carry a self-defense tool, whether it's bear spray or something, something more creative, or something more, a little bit more deterrent. I don't want to say certain words on here, but yeah, I mean, you got to be super careful out there. Who knows exactly what's rolling through these forests? Um, we may be just scratching the surface with these creatures. If you don't know what a dogman is, I don't remember if I explained it before. I've kind of redone this podcast several times now. But a dogman is a very large dog-like creature, but it is able to stand up on its hind legs, and it has like hands instead of paws. And these things have been credited with killing people. There's a lot of reports of missing people here, not only in Texas, but the Brazos Valley here area where I live. There's over 2,000 people that go missing every year. And part of me is going, okay, scratch my head. I need more information. But I'm looking at, okay, I don't think Bigfoots are taking people. I really don't. I think Bigfoots are more protective of humans, but I do think Dogman do. I think Dogman do take people. And talking to Kenny and going through some of the reports he sent me like 6 or 7 reports. And there's reports of them actually, going after people and doing worse things to people. And like I said, they're extremely aggressive. So if you're out in the forest, like I said, just please be careful. I mean, I can't state that enough. When we go out now, we do carry self-defense, tools and stuff like that. Whether it's bear spray or dog spray, bear spray or pepper spray or whatever's legal to carry out there. Because if something does come crashing out of the brush, whether it's a Bigfoot or another human or something, and they're being aggressive towards me to the point where I fear for my life, I want to be able to, at least deter them from doing anything to me. So, and I would recommend you guys do the same. But anyways, yeah. So exploring the unknown is slowly but surely getting done. I am now in a different position at work, so now I have more time to edit video. I'm working on this a hell of a lot more. I'm trying to get you guys some more podcasts. I'm trying to get you guys some more video content, whatever basically doesn't make exploring the unknown with Matt and Amanda. Will possibly go out as short videos, or they might just go out as videos themselves. So stay tuned for that. If you're watching on the YouTube or Rumble, our TikTok program, for some reason, I can't make that work. It always crashes my phone or always crashes my computer. I don't know what's up with that, but anyways, all right, guys. So this is going to be a shorter podcast. I'll come back to you in a couple, 3 or 4 days with another one. I'm going to try and start getting a podcast out every, I don't know, 2 or 3 days, hopefully, maybe. And we'll get more podcasts out for you. It seems like after about 2 or 3 days, people really don't, they're ready for another podcast. So we're going to stick to mainly cryptids at this point. We've kind of talked ghosts to death. If you want to go back and listen to our older podcasts, you're welcome to go back and listen to, a lot of my ghost stories. I talked about how as a kid, I experienced paranormal activity all the way through, well, even till now. In fact, I got Raggedy Andy over there, who has been very active. If you've ever seen the real Annabelle doll, this is the male version of it. He's not threatening in any way. He's not hurting anybody. But I told him that I would bring him onto the podcast one of these days. So we'll see if he can talk through like the ghost box, and so that you guys can hear his voice. I'm sure he would love to hear it. Oh boy, yeah, I'm getting the goosebumps all down my right side right now because he's literally like right behind me. You guys can't see him on the screen, but all right, guys. So like I said, these are going to be shorter podcasts. I'm going to be sending out 15 to 20-minute podcasts here, like every 2 or 3 days if I can, and try and get you guys more podcasts and go from there. I think we're coming up on podcast 200 here pretty soon. So that'll be fun. Maybe we'll do some kind of giveaway if you guys are interested in that. So comment down below if you're on a YouTube and a Rumble page. All of our information is also down below. If you'd like to be a guest or whatever, please let us know. We're going to have Laura on here in a little bit, and she's going to continue to talk about her UFO experiences, and we're going to go from there. So that'll be chapter 4 for her, because she just has so many experiences. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening, and we will catch you on the next one.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
Over the last 75 years, over 10,000 chemicals have been introduced to our food supply. Yet the EU only allows 300 food additives. But at Thrive Market, we bring our members the highest quality brands and restrict more than 1,000 ingredients found at conventional grocery stores, making the switches easy with our Healthy Swaps scanner, which finds better versions of all your favorite pantry, snacking, and home essentials without the added junk, dyes, and fillers. Plus, it's all delivered straight to your door. So if you're looking to shop at a grocery store that actually cares about your health, go to thrivemarket.com/podcast and you'll get 30% off your first order and a free gift.